Good morning, friends. In my previous two videos on the law of attraction, I hope I have busted some myths about how 99% of you will not achieve the desired results from the law of attraction, and how wrong notions on the law of attraction are spread by vested interests of people who have created an industry of telling you that you can generate unlimited wealth from the law of attraction, because they want to promote this and make their own earning. If you have not checked out my previous two videos, please do. 99%, the video being 99% of you will not succeed, and the other one on the wrong notions around law of attraction, then you will appreciate this video even better. Furthermore, if you like videos on spirituality, please check out my 5-minute mystic series on my own views and the spirituality series on my review of great spiritual books. Coming to the topic at hand, today I am going to talk about one of the greatest spiritual gurus to have walked on this planet, Lord Mahavira, the great Tirthankara of the Jainas. Now, I heard this story about him in a very different context. They were not necessarily talking about the law of attraction. I don't think any of them connected that. But it was a beautiful story told on him which really influenced me deeply. So this is a fable or whatever story around him. I immediately realized that what was being talked about was law of attraction. And I'm sure most of you who have read about The Secret and the law of attraction will also immediately connect the dots. So here it goes. As you would probably know, that Mahavira and many such spiritual gurus and sannyasis in India are supposed to go asking and begging for food from different households every day, and that is how they get their food. So Lord Mahavira would say, today God, I will only eat food from a house if a bullock cart is standing right outside with the man farmer outside the gate, and then only I will ask for food. He would get that. Then he would say, okay, I will only eat food with a with a bull if the farmer has a bull which has golden rimmed horns. Okay. Then he would raise the stakes and say, I will only beg for food if there's a farmer with a bullock cart with a bull who has golden horns, and the cart is painted blue or something. A day would pass and he would not get that thing. He would say, no problem, I will stay hungry. What universe? I know this is nothing for you, so it is your duty to arrange food for me. A day or two later, he would get exactly the same thing, and the universe would fulfill his command. But what am I trying to tell you? Mahavira did this because he had grasped the secret, because he was now connected to the divine. He was playing with the universe, challenging the universe, having fun. He was enjoying the game. Instead of this, suppose Mahavira would have said, oh my God, next time I ask for food, this person will give me gold. Next time when I wake up, let a trader give all his wealth to me. Let me live in a beautiful mansion or even a palace probably. He may have done that, and he would have become a petty king. But thousands of years later, you would not know of Mahavira. And therefore, probably the universe would not have given it to him also, because that was not his purpose on earth, to build a palace on earth. That was not his destiny or spiritual journey. If you will have fun with the universe, if you will make it like a funny game, you will get your desires. But if you are, as is being promoted by materialistic so-called LOI industry, that you keep asking and they will keep giving you thousands of dollars and millions of rupees, the universe will say, sorry, you have not understood the S of spirituality. You have forgotten that there is something called your destiny to fulfill. To fulfill your destiny, if you would sit back and say, Lord, I want to grow in my this lifetime in this manner, but to achieve that, I need a decent standard of living, I need a career, I need to take care of my parents, I need to do this, I need to do that, I want to be successful in this area, because this leads to my own spiritual upliftment. The universe will fulfill it. It has to have a nobler purpose. Think about it. Thank you.